Kyle Pitts has exploded this season, throwing his name in the conversation to be a top 10 pick in this year's NFL draft. The 6'6" wide receiver is too fast for linebackers, but too big for secondary players, and has dominated when he's played. But who is Kyle Pitts? In the Who Is series, we go through the backstories of up-and-coming collegiate and pro athletes. If you enjoy these videos, leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If there's a player you want to see in future videos, comment it below. Kyle Pitts grew up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. When he was a kid, coaches tried to define different positions for Pitts, but he always knew he was a tight end. Kyle Pitts attended Abington High School during his freshman and sophomore year. During the time period, he played both quarterback and linebacker. Pitts wanted to play tight end, but his coaches told him he would never make it after going down in a three-point stance. After his sophomore year, Pitts decided to transfer to Archbishop Woods High School. Along with that, between his sophomore and junior year, he grew 8 inches and was described as an athletic deer. He needed to develop his coordination and could only catch passes that were thrown directly to him. Along with playing tight end, Kyle Pitts was an amazing defensive end. During the 2016 Catholic League 5A championship game against Archbishop Ryan, according to his former head coach, Pitts had an interception returned for a touchdown and 2 fumbles returned for a touchdown. His coaches said it seemed like he made every single tackle. But Pitts viewed himself as a tight end because that's what schools were recruiting him to play. During his senior year, Pitts led his team to an 11-2 record and a state championship win once again. During the championship game, he recorded 4 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a receiving touchdown. During his senior year, Kyle Pitts had over 300 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. Pitts was named a 2017 Under Armour All-American and was selected to play in the 2018 Under Armour All-American game, where he recorded 1 catch for 11 yards. Kyle Pitts was a 4-star recruit according to 24/7 composite ratings. He was the 4th best player in Pennsylvania, 5th best tight end in the nation, and 162nd best player nationally. He had over 20 different offers from the likes of Alabama, Florida, Miami, Ohio State, Penn State, Virginia Tech, and Wisconsin. He received his first offer from Temple, and Penn State, Maryland, and Pitt soon followed. His first SEC offer came from Tennessee after working out at a Florida's Friday Nights Light camp. His final 3 came down between Florida, Georgia, and Virginia Tech. Pitts released his commitment through a video of him and his family and friends at Six Flags that was created by Bleacher Report. In the video, Kyle Pitts committed to Florida over Virginia Tech and Georgia. When Pitts first got to Florida, he was a lanky and athletic pass catcher. Dan Mullen really did not have a place on the offense for the freshman. He did not get much playing time on offense, but played in 11 games as a key member of Florida's special teams unit. He also served as a reserve tight end. Pitts recorded 3 catches for 73 yards and 1 touchdown. His best game that season came on November 17th against Idaho, when he made 1 catch for 52 yards and his lone touchdown. Florida went on to win that game 63-10. Florida finished the season 10-3 and beat 8th-ranked Michigan in the Peach Bowl 41-15. In the 2019 season, Kyle Pitts was a key playmaker for the Gators. He led the team in receptions with 54, finished 2nd in receiving yards with 649 yards, and 3rd in receiving touchdowns with 5. His 5 touchdowns, according to the Gators team website, was the 2nd most by a tight end since 1996. Pitts also finished with the 3rd most receptions and 7th most yards by tight ends in the nation. Florida finished the season 11-2 and beat Virginia in the Orange Bowl 36-28. Pitts was named a Walter Camp Player of the Year semifinalist, as well as an AP and Coaches All-SEC First Team as a tight end. Going into 2020, Kyle Pitts worked extremely hard, becoming bigger and stronger. After the 2019 season, he traveled to Atlanta to train and work on his route running. He also focused on becoming a better blocker and being a 3-down tight end. It paid off as he put on 8 pounds of muscle during 4 weeks of training. He can now bench 315 pounds for 6 reps, squat 495 pounds, and deadlift 545 pounds 3 times, according to the Orlando Sentinel. He wanted to be known as a blocking tight end and not a receiving tight end. The work paid off as Pitts caught 8 passes for 170 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns with a long of 71 yards, all career highs. Pitts would leave the Georgia game with a concussion after taking a vicious hit that resulted in a targeting call. Pitts would miss both the Arkansas and Vanderbilt games due to complications from the targeting hit and needing surgery on his nose. Pitts returned against Kentucky and caught 5 passes for 99 yards and 3 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts would miss Florida's latest game against LSU, in which the Gators suffered a major upset 37-34. Pitts had planned to play in the game, but Florida's medical staff kept him out of the game. Yesterday, Pitts responded to the situation by saying, like Coach Dan Mullen said, "It was kind of a game-time decision. The medical professionals made that call. I trust them. We all trust them. I went along with their decision. They know what's best for me, what's best for my future." So far this season, Kyle Pitts has had 36 receptions for 641 yards and 11 touchdowns. He ranks 5th in the nation for tight ends in receptions, 2nd among tight ends in receiving yards, and 4th among all players in the FBS for touchdowns. Kyle Pitts did tease he may return for his senior year before the Georgia game, but that is really unlikely due to where he is ranked in the NFL draft. He is the consensus top tight end for the 2021 NFL draft and a possible top 10 pick. Kyle Pitts is expected to be 100% for the SEC championship game against Alabama this weekend. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos in the Who Is series. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And remember to embrace the grind.